Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel. This is another one of those videos I don't do too often, ever. It's an unboxing. I think the last one I did was Cyberpunk 2077, which just went great in hindsight. But this one's a little bit bigger than that. I didn't just get a game, I got a whole freaking console. It's a tiny indie console known as the PS5. Yep, I got this. This is not clickbait. This is not fake. This isn't a prank. This is the real deal in my hands. So you're probably asking, Malik, how'd you even get this thing? Like, it's so rare. It's so hard to find with all the chip shortages and all that. Yeah, it was happened like about a couple weeks ago. It was quite the story. But I'll explain it a little later. But yeah, here's the PS5, the whole box. Looks quite nice. 8K, 4K, 120 frames per second, HDR. So what does this PS5 come with? It says it right here. Console, naturally. Controller, naturally. Base, HDMI cable, AC power cord, USB cable, printed materials, and Astro's Playroom, which is... Ugh, stupid camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. A pre-installed game. So it's already on the console. Looking at the back, played like never before. Has 825 gigs already on it. Lightning speed, harness the power of a custom, blah blah blah. Breathtaking immersion, stunning games, marvel at incredible graphics, and experience new PS5 features. Play a back catalog of supported PS4 games with system update. That's why I wanted this so bad. Not just because, PS5 games, but you can also play pretty much all PS4 games in existence, except a few, but those few I don't care about at all. So all the important ones I can play. So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me at that point, considering I skipped out on the PS4 when it initially came out, which was a stupid decision in hindsight because I was stuck with the Xbox One. It was one of the worst decisions I've ever made. And this time I was going to do the opposite. I was going to get the Sony console instead of the Microsoft console. So yeah, I guess it's time to open this thing. So I guess I might as well talk about how I even got this thing. Well, I found out about a couple months ago that you can get this via, well, you can register to get this on PlayStation's official website. I don't know if it was PlayStation Direct or whatever. A PlayStation site, you're allowed to register to get one of these. So I had to create a whole PlayStation account to register. Did it the first time. Nothing happened. So I said, let's just do it again for the second time. And then for a while, a long while, nothing happened. I legit forgot I even did it at some point. But eventually, randomly, it was like on the 13th, on Monday, I got an email from Sony or PlayStation. It said, "Congratulations, you've been selected." And I was just like, wait, what? It confused me. Hold on, I think I need to put this down like this. There we go, now it's on its side. It's hard to do this with one hand. So, yeah, I got that email. So, congratulations, you've been selected for like a PlayStation Direct online event at a certain date and time, which was my time. It was Wednesday the 15th at like 1. So I was just like, wow, I've never gotten this far before with this. Because last time I tried, I legitimately tried. I tried via Walmart's website, and it got as far as say add to cart, and I was so excited in that brief moment. Then Walmart's site screwed me over hard. It kept like sending me to this spot where I had to like hold on to something for like a long period of time, press the screen. Nothing happened. Did it twice, nothing happened. And I was really pissed off that day. So, yeah, that sucked. But now, at least with, and not to mention the whole bot thing, really pissed everyone off. It's the reason why no one could get this at all. initially. It was just the worst feeling in the world. Trying to get this out some way. Ugh, this is a nightmare. I'm gonna pause the video real quick and get this all out. There we go. Now it's out of that box. So yeah, like Walmart screwed me over. And so for this one, I was just like, okay, I mean, PlayStation Direct, I looked it up, see how legit it was, and it was indeed legit because before this, I never had to use PlayStation Direct because I had no reason to. But, you know, I looked it up, everyone said it was legit. I was like, all right. So I waited until that day and time came. I let the whole countdown clock expire. And once that happened, I was put into a queue. And that queue was represented by a yellow bar. And what it showed was the further that yellow bar got, the further in line you got. So I had to sit there and wait another hour to, you know, hopefully get it. Because even Sony themselves, they were just like, hey, just because you're in this queue doesn't mean you're going to get it. So, yeah, I had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait till it, you know, the yellow bar filled up completely and I was redirected to PlayStation Direct. Got there. And, okay, hold on. It's showing me some instructions. Yeah, and then, so wait, what? Okay. Okay, so it has to be on its side for this. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, I went there, and then I was, like, saddened to see it said, oh, out of stock. And I was like, I've come so far just for this, like, really? But then I had a big brain idea where I was just like, hey, how about, what if I refreshed the page? Ooh, this seems heavy. Something's in this. Ah, here we go, the controller. So yeah, I refreshed the page several times, see what would happen, and guess what? It worked! Another one came in. I put in my information as fast as possible. Yeah, it was confirmed. Waited 5 days later, it arrived in my house, and here it is. So, yeah, here's the PS5 controller, which everyone said is just an Xbox controller, pretty much in design, which, hey, I don't mind. I love the 360 controller. I like the Xbox One controller, so this is perfect for me. Yeah, here's the controller right here, all white. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out. I mean, I'm still a little foreign to PlayStation. I mean, I've had a PS2 for years, but even then, that one's a bit of a challenge to use sometimes. Plug, quick start guide, which I'm definitely gonna use to get this. Blah blah. Something else in here. Ooh. Oh, this is the base that I can use to either put the console upwards or sideways. So that's useful. And another cord. This is HDMI. Looks like HDMI. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, it was a big old, the most stressful shopping experience of my life. And I've been to Black Friday several times. This takes the cake when it comes to stress. But it all worked out. Trying to look at this. I have to slide it out like that. So, yeah. It's hard to do this with one hand, but I'm doing it. And here it is. Well, you can kind of see it. I have to pull it out completely. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I've seen this physically. I've seen this at a Walmart and recently Target. And I was just like, damn, this console is big. It was way bigger than I thought it would be. I mean, compared to the PS4 looks tiny in comparison to this. It almost reminds me of like the early PS3 when it comes to size. But I think even this dwarfs it a bit. But here it is. It's now out, so I gotta like eh, get these off of it. Ugh. Okay, move these over there. Get rid of this. Yep, yep. That's the PlayStation. Yeah, this thing is just a beast of a console. Like seriously, it's absurd how large this is. I'm gonna have to pause this real quick so I can get it out properly. Okay, it's now out of that plastic. And yeah, this is it in all its glory. PlayStation logo right here. Gotta set it up. Yeah, yep. This is the PS5. Put the disc slot in there. I was gonna get the digital version because why on earth would I do that? That'd be a complete waste. Because I'm into physical games. Yeah, power button, all that. From the side. Yeah, this is a beefy boy, if I say so myself. Yeah, this is. Ooh. Now the hard part, putting it in my TV. That's gonna take some time, obviously, because it's been a while since I've actually installed a new console into my TV. I mean, the last one I really did that was with the Wii, but that was easy. I just put in a few plugs and that was it. This might be a tad more complicated, but I'll do it. And obviously, with a new console, you need games. Otherwise, what's the point? So, yesterday, I managed to nab myself some PS4 games because, again, this thing can play PS4 and 5 games. So, it was perfect for me. I nabbed two of the best PS4 games I could find, and they were quite cheap too. I got me Spider Man Game of the Year edition with the DLC attached to it, and Last of Us Remaster. This I got for $10. This for 20, so it was a steal. it was. I was like, this is perfect because Spider Man PS4 is a game I really wanted to get a PS4 for. Like this game, I was so jealous of everybody else playing it when I was stuck with my Xbox One. I was sad, but now I have it, and now I can experience it. Granted, several years late, but whatever. So yeah, I can't wait to play this. This is gonna be the first game I play for the PS5. And now we got Last of Us Remastered. This is a game that I've heard many, many, many things about. Great things. One of the greatest games, not just this generation, but any generation. Like definitely the last 10 years. And this is the remastered version, which includes the DLC, which is nice. And yeah, these are my starter games. And I think I picked the two of the best ones. But when it comes to other games I'm planning on getting for this beast, there's quite a few on my list. I mean, we're talking about PS5. There's obviously Spider-Man Miles Morales. I'm just gonna get that game by itself, not the Spider-Man remaster, because I don't like that Peter Parker at all. So I'm not getting that. I'm just gonna get Miles Morales by itself. So that's one. There's also Demon Souls I'm interested in, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Deathloop I've heard good things about, Returnal looks quite interesting. Several others I can think of. I know there's Ghost of Tsushima is available on PS5, as is Death Stranding. I think I might just get those versions. And also Uncharted. Never played an Uncharted game in my life because I know on a PS3 or 4. But I know there's like a 3 game selection for like the first 3 games, and there's not going to be like another one with like 4 and Lost Legacy. So that's perfect for me. There's also a 3 pack I always wanted to get with Quantum Dreams, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, Detroit and Beyond Two Souls look interesting, but I really want to get Heavy Rain because that game looks hilarious. That game looks just so silly that I can't wait to experience it. Another game I really want for this console, I can think of Final Fantasy VII Remake, duh. I really want to experience that. Until Dawn is another one I've always wanted to experience for a long time. Uh, there's several others I can't think of off the top of my head. But yeah, for PS5, I'm mainly focusing on exclusives that I missed out on. That's what I'm focusing on right now. Exclusives for PlayStation 4 or 5, or if there's like a new game that's only like next gen only. So for PS5 or Xbox Series X, I'm just gonna get the PS5 version. That's what I'm focusing on. It's kind of like how I handle my Nintendo Switch, where I mainly focus on exclusives. That's what I'm doing for this. Any game that can be available for the Xbox One, I'm probably just gonna get it for that. But for this, yeah, it's exclusives only. Well, mainly exclusives. And yeah, that's it. Time to hook this up and experience a new PlayStation that isn't 20 years old. So, yeah, I can't wait to do that. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. I don't know if any of you out there have a PS5. I doubt it. I mean, I mean, it's not a whole lot of people, unfortunately, because of, limited supply, supply's too low, demand's too high, and all that mess. It's awful out there. But I managed to be one of the lucky few to get one. So, any of you out there who happen to have a PS5, tell me, how does it work? How does it play? Do you have a good time with it? And I might as well just ask, what games should I get for the what games would you recommend I get for both PS4 and 5, since this can play both? What games do you think I should recommend? I know there's other ways. I know there's PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now, where I can get other games, some PS3 downloads. So I have to figure all that out, but let me know any games you want me to play on this thing. I will play this on the channel eventually once I get a beefier lineup of games. Once that happens, then you'll be seeing this in action. But yeah, let me know any games that you would recommend to me. I don't know, but before you ask, I don't know about Last of Us 2. That's I'm on the fence about that one. But yeah, recommend you can recommend me any games from the PS4 or 5 era. So I'd love to hear it. But yeah, anywho, yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.